Hey folks, welcome to Caprio Courtroom Moments. A homeless Vietnam veteran faces Judge Caprio for a traffic ticket he can't pay. No lawyer, no family, no hope. Then Judge Caprio does something incredible. He calls his own son to defend this man. What happens next isn't just justice. It's a father teaching his son what honor really means. Subscribe now and comment where you're watching from. This story needs to go everywhere. Let's watch.
Providence Municipal Court, Tuesday morning, 11:15 a.m. The bailiff calls Case 6289, William Bradshaw, driving with suspended license. A man enters slowly, late 60s, gray military buzz cut, worn Marine Corps jacket, faded but clean, old jeans with careful patches, combat boots still polished despite their age. On his chest, barely visible, a small purple heart pin. He limps to the defendant's table. Alone. No lawyer. No family. Just one man carrying decades of weight on his shoulders. Judge Frank Caprio looks up and freezes. The military bearing. The purple heart. The polished boots despite the obvious poverty. And the address listed on the citation. St. Mary's Homeless Shelter. The citation is for $450. Driving with a suspended license because he couldn't afford to renew it. For most people, an inconvenience. For this man, potentially jail time. What Judge Caprio doesn't know yet is that this man served 2 tours in Vietnam. That he earned the Purple Heart saving 3 men in his unit. That he's been homeless for 14 months. That his license was suspended because he couldn't pay a $95 parking ticket from 6 months ago. By the end of this hearing, Judge Caprio will call his own son into the courtroom. A veteran will cry for the first time in years, and everyone watching will remember what it means to serve your country. This is what happens when a judge sees past the case file and sees the man. Mr. Bradshaw, good morning. Good morning, Your Honor. His voice is rough but respectful. He stands at attention instinctively. I see you're charged with driving with a suspended license. Are you represented by counsel? No, Your Honor. I'm on my own today. Caprio looks at him carefully. Have you tried to get a lawyer? Can't afford one, Your Honor. I'll accept whatever the court decides. Mr. Bradshaw, before we go further, I need to ask, is that a Purple Heart on your jacket? William straightens slightly. Yes, Your Honor. United States Marine Corps, 1968 to 1970. Vietnam? 2 tours, Your Honor. 1st Battalion, 5th Marines. The courtroom goes quiet. 1st Battalion, 5th Marines, one of the hardest hit units in Vietnam. The Purple Heart, how did you earn it? William hesitates. Ambush outside Da Nang, Your Honor. My squad got hit. 3 men went down. I pulled them out. Took some shrapnel doing it, but they all made it home. That's what mattered. You were wounded saving your brothers. Just did my job, Your Honor. He says it without pride or false modesty, just fact. Caprio leans forward. Mr. Bradshaw, the address on your citation is a homeless shelter. How long have you been there? 14 months, Your Honor, since I lost my apartment. But I'm grateful for it. Roof over my head, hot meals, can't complain. What happened to your driver's license? William's jaw tightens. It got suspended 6 months ago, Your Honor. I had a parking ticket I couldn't pay. $95. They suspended my license for non-payment. I know I shouldn't have been driving, but I needed to get to the VA hospital for my medications. I take the bus when I can, but that day the bus wasn't running and His voice trails off. I made a bad choice. I take responsibility. You were driving to get your medications? Yes, Your Honor. For my leg, the shrapnel, and for other things. PTSD medications. An elderly woman in the gallery wipes her eyes. Caprio picks up the file again. Mr. Bradshaw, it says here you were pulled over on Veterans Memorial Parkway. Yes, Your Honor. I appreciate the irony. A sad chuckle runs through the courtroom. Do you have family, Mr. Bradshaw? Had a wife, Your Honor. She passed 8 years ago. Breast cancer. We had a daughter, but we lost touch after her mother died. She's somewhere in California, I think. Haven't heard from her in 5 years. It's okay. I understand. I wasn't always easy to live with. The nightmares, the anger. I don't blame her. He says it without self-pity, just acceptance. Mr. Bradshaw, this fine is $450 plus court costs. Can you pay that today? Long pause. No, Your Honor. I have $22 in my pocket. That's for this week's laundry and bus fare. I can work it off if the court allows. I do maintenance work at the shelter. Or I can accept jail time if that's what's required. I won't make excuses. He stands there, a man who saved 3 lives in Vietnam, who earned the Purple Heart, who's now facing jail for trying to get his medications. Judge Caprio looks at him for a long moment. Then he makes a decision. Mr. Bradshaw, here's what concerns me. You're facing a criminal charge without legal representation. That's not right. That's not how we treat people, especially people who've served this country the way you have. Your Honor, I don't want special treatment. This isn't special treatment. This is basic fairness. Caprio pauses. Bailiff, is my son in the building today? The bailiff looks surprised. Attorney David Caprio? Yes, Your Honor. He's in the law library preparing for his afternoon case. Please ask him to come to this courtroom immediately. Whispers ripple through the gallery. Judge Caprio's son? William looks confused. Your Honor, I don't understand. Mr. Bradshaw, my son David is an attorney. A good one. He's going to represent you. And before you say you can't afford him, let me be clear. You already paid. In Vietnam, when you took shrapnel saving 3 Marines, you paid in full. William's eyes fill with tears. He blinks hard, trying to maintain composure. The courtroom doors open. A man in his early 40s enters. Well-dressed suit, lawyer's briefcase, same kind eyes as his father. Your Honor, you needed me? Judge Caprio gestures to William. David, this is Mr. William Bradshaw, Marine Corps veteran, 2 tours in Vietnam, Purple Heart recipient. He's charged with driving with a suspended license because he was trying to get to the VA hospital for his medications. He has no attorney and no money to hire one. I'd like you to represent him. David looks at his father, then at William, then at the Purple Heart on the worn jacket. Understanding floods his face. It would be my honor, sir. He approaches William and extends his hand. Mr. Bradshaw, I'm David Caprio. With your permission, I'd like to be your attorney today. William shakes his hand, tears now streaming down his face. I can't pay you, son. You already did, sir. A long time ago. In a place most of us will never understand. David sets down his briefcase. May I have a few minutes to confer with my client, Your Honor? Take all the time you need. David and William move to the side. They speak quietly for several minutes. David takes notes. William keeps wiping his eyes. At one point, David puts his hand on William's shoulder and says something that makes the old Marine nod. The gallery watches in complete silence. Several people are crying. Finally, David addresses the court. Your Honor, after speaking with Mr. Bradshaw, I'd like to make several points for the record. Proceed. First, Mr. Bradshaw's license was suspended for non-payment of a minor parking violation. He's not a criminal. He's a man struggling with poverty after serving his country with distinction. Second, the day he was pulled over, he was driving to the VA hospital to obtain medications he needs to function. Not for recreation, not for convenience, for medical necessity. Third, Mr. Bradshaw has no prior criminal record. In 45 years of driving, this is his first offense of this nature. His record is otherwise spotless. Fourth, and most importantly, Mr. Bradshaw is a decorated combat veteran who risked his life for this country. He earned the Purple Heart saving his fellow Marines under fire. This court has the discretion to show mercy. And in this case, mercy isn't just warranted, it's required by basic human decency. The courtroom erupts in applause. Judge Caprio lets it continue for a moment before raising his hand for silence. Mr. Caprio, that was an excellent argument. Mr. Bradshaw, you're fortunate to have such skilled representation. William can barely speak. Your Honor, your son, I don't know what to say. You don't have to say anything, Marine. Let me give my ruling. Judge Caprio sits forward. Mr. Bradshaw, stand please. William and David stand together. Mr. Bradshaw, I've listened to your story. I've seen your service record. I've watched you stand here with dignity, despite your circumstances. And I've made my decision. The courtroom holds its breath. First, this charge is dismissed. Completely. You will have no criminal record from this incident. Gasps from the gallery. Second, I'm personally paying the $95 parking ticket that caused your license suspension. That debt is cleared as of right now. William's knees buckle slightly. David steadies him. Third, the clerk will process your license reinstatement today. No fee. You'll walk out of here with a valid license. Your Honor, I can't. This is too much. I'm not finished, Marine. Caprio's voice is firm but warm. Fourth, my son David will continue to represent you in any legal matters you face. Pro bono, for life. If you need help with VA benefits, housing, anything, he's your attorney. Understood? David nods, smiling. Understood, Your Honor. Fifth, Caprio reaches into his pocket and pulls out his wallet. He takes out several bills and hands them to the clerk. This is $300. Mr. Bradshaw, this is not from the court. This is from me personally. Get yourself a decent place to stay this week. Get some good meals. Get what you need. You've earned it 1,000 times over. William is sobbing now. Full, racking sobs. The kind that come from years of holding everything in. David puts his arm around him, holding him up. The entire courtroom is crying. The bailiff, the clerk, the people in the gallery, everyone. Mr. Bradshaw, look at me. William tries to compose himself, looking up at the judge through tears. You saved 3 Marines in Vietnam. You took shrapnel to bring your brothers home. You earned the Purple Heart. You served this country with honor and distinction. And when you came home, this country failed you. We let you become homeless. We let you struggle alone. That's on us, not on you. Your Honor, today I can't fix everything that's broken. I can't give you back the years you lost. I can't bring back your wife or reconnect you with your daughter. But I can do this. I can make sure you're treated with the respect you deserve. I can make sure you have help. I can make sure you know that this country hasn't forgotten you. Caprio stands and comes down from the bench, something he almost never does. He walks to William and extends his hand. Thank you for your service, Marine. Welcome home. William takes his hand and breaks down completely. Judge Caprio pulls him into a hug. Father and son both embrace this veteran who's carried his burden alone for so long. The courtroom stands and applauds. It lasts for a full minute. When they finally separate, David keeps his arm around William. Come on, sir. Let's get your license reinstated. And then I'm taking you to lunch. We've got a lot to talk about. Starting with getting you into permanent housing. I don't deserve this. Yes, you do, David says firmly. You earned it in Vietnam. You just had to wait too long to receive it. As they walk toward the door, William stops and turns back to Judge Caprio. Your Honor, you raised a good son. Caprio's voice is thick with emotion. I'm trying to raise him right. You Marines taught me what that looks like. William salutes. Sharp, crisp, perfect. The muscle memory of a lifetime ago. Judge Caprio returns it. And William Bradshaw, Purple Heart recipient, homeless veteran, walks out of that courtroom with his dignity restored and his head held high. After William leaves, an elderly man approaches the bench. Your Honor, I served in Korea. What you did today, that's what we all hoped would happen when we came home. Thank you for treating him like he matters. He does matter. They all matter. The video goes viral immediately. Millions watch within days. Comments flood in. Judge Caprio calling his own son to help a veteran. That's legacy. David Caprio learned from the best. This is what lawyers should be. I'm a Vietnam vet. I'm crying watching this. Finally, someone sees us. That salute at the end destroyed me. 1 week later, David Caprio provides an update. William has secured VA housing. He's moved into a small apartment. His license is valid. He's receiving full VA benefits he didn't know he qualified for. 2 weeks later, William appears on local news. Judge Caprio didn't just help me with a ticket. He gave me back my life. And his son David, that young man calls me every few days to check on me. I haven't had someone care like that in 10 years. I forgot what it felt like to matter. 1 month later, William reconnects with his daughter in California. They talk on the phone for 3 hours. She's flying out to visit next month. Judge Caprio receives a letter. Dear Judge Caprio, I earned the Purple Heart in 1969. I've carried it with me for 53 years. Every time I look at it, I remember the 3 men I saved. Every time I wear it, I remember that I mattered once. In your courtroom, you reminded me that I still matter. Your son David treats me like I'm his own father. He's helping me rebuild a life I thought was over. You didn't just dismiss a ticket. You saved a life. Mine. Semper Fi, William Bradshaw, USMC. The letter hangs framed in David Caprio's office. On hard days, he reads it to remember why he became a lawyer.
Purple Heart. Saved 3 lives in Vietnam. Came home to nothing. Stood in that courtroom alone with $22 in his honor. Judge Caprio called his own son. David Caprio stepped up without hesitation. And a Marine who'd been invisible for years was finally seen. Comment now where you're watching from. This needs to reach every veteran who feels forgotten. 4 things. 1. Subscribe. Stories like this matter. 2. Like this video. Help more veterans see this. 3. Comment. Are you a vet? No one struggling? Share this. 4. Share everywhere. Because there's a veteran right now who needs to know people still care. This is Caprio Courtroom Moments, where justice meets humanity. You already paid in Vietnam. Veterans Crisis Line, 988, press 1. You matter. You earned help. Next case.